Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm making chicken marsala. I make this dish very often as I would say every other Friday. The richness of this dish pairs very nicely with a glass of a red wine. The dish dated to the 19th century when it may have originated with English families who lived in the western Sicily where Marsala wine was produced. Here's the list of the ingredients for your screenshots and also will be listed in a description box below. So let's get started. You will need 3 large chicken breasts and we'll split it in half so you'll have 6 in total. To flour our chicken, you're gonna need 1 cup of flour, a half and a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of black pepper. You're also gonna need 2 cups of chicken stock and 1 cup of Marsala wine. Marsala is a fortified wine, a wine that contains a distilled spirit, usually brandy. It's originated in Sicily and in taste it's similar to Madeira. We're also gonna need 2 pounds of cremini mushrooms or any mushrooms you like. We'll need some olive oil for frying the mushrooms and the chicken. I'm also gonna add a tablespoon of capers just for a kick. And because mushrooms like butter, I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of clarified butter to fry them up. And of course some fresh herbs. I have parsley here and thyme, and we're gonna need 1 clove of garlic. Some Parmesan cheese at the end, and that's it. I always use this red and not very attractive cutting board to cut my meats. So we're gonna split the chicken breast in half. And this way it will take less time to cook. In chicken marsala recipe, the chicken gets floured first and then fried. It will add a thickness to our sauce. So we need to season our flour with salt and pepper. We're just gonna mix it together and it's ready. Mushrooms for this dish are sliced pretty thick, so they're visible in the dish and can be easily picked up with a fork. So I prefer to slice my mushrooms this way. And then mushrooms get browned before they add it to the main dish. We're gonna add about 2 tablespoons of olive oil to the skillet, and to help them brown very well, I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of clarified butter, and it also will add to the taste of the mushrooms because mushrooms like butter. They just act kind of nice in butter and they taste good too. So we're just gonna pile our mushrooms and we're gonna mix them together, and it looks like it's a lot of mushrooms, but you know the deal with mushrooms. I mean, it looks like a lot and then they come down to nothing. So we're just gonna saute them quickly, and to help them sweat out the extra moisture, we're gonna season them with salt and pepper just a little bit, and then we're gonna brown them very well. And when I say browning, it means you have to cook the mushrooms down to the point when there is no more liquid left in your skillet, just like that. Now let's deal with the chicken in a cast iron pan, and I have a very large one because we have to fit 6 pieces. I'm gonna add 3 tablespoons of olive oil and 3 tablespoons of avocado oil or any type of a high smoking point oil. Then I'm gonna take a clove of garlic and smack it hard with this cute little cleaver, and that will release all the garlicky flavor. And with this garlic, we're gonna flavor our oils. And after our garlic has done its job and it browned a little bit, you can simply remove it, because if you don't remove it, it will burn and it will go very bitter. Flour chicken breast by pressing firmly into that flour mix we made, and we're gonna place the chicken breast into hot oil. And at this point, keep your heat on high because we simply just need to brown the chicken. We don't need this chicken to be done completely because it's still gonna be cooking along with the sauce. So as long as your chicken is browned, then turn it on the other side and brown it on the other side as well. Browning the chicken helps you to seal in the juices, and at the end your chicken is gonna be much more tender. As soon as your chicken all browned, we're gonna add our Marsala wine. And remember, our heat is on high because we need to evaporate that alcohol. Add your fried mushrooms to the dish. Keep it on high for just 1 more minute, then we can reduce the heat. And at this point, you can add your chicken stock. Add just 1.5 cups, with leaving half a cup for later because that's where we're gonna put our flour. You can close the lid if you have one and let simmer for 20 minutes. I want to test this little device that I bought that is specifically designed to remove the leaves from the herbs that come on stems like rosemary, thyme, and oregano, and we'll see if it works. If it does, yay. If it doesn't, it goes in a pile of useless devices that I bought. But look, it actually works. So we're just gonna chop some thyme, some fresh thyme, because that's gonna add a very nice flavor to our chicken marsala. And we also need some fresh parsley, just maybe half a bunch of fresh parsley finely chopped. To thicken our sauce, we need to add 1 or 2 tablespoons to that half a cup of chicken stock we reserved and mix it. After 20 minutes of cooking, our dish looks absolutely beautiful. So at this point, we're gonna add capers, and we're also gonna add our fresh herbs. Then mix in your herbs and just spread them around, and then you can close the lid and cook it for just 5 more minutes. After 5 minutes, it's time for our thickening agent, which is our chicken stock with some flour in it. And I added just 1 tablespoon of flour. It looks like it was not enough to thicken that sauce, so add 2. I mean, if you want a thicker sauce, you can add more flour, but after 2 tablespoons of flour, look, our sauce looks nice and thick, and it's gonna continue thickening up if you cook it for much longer. Cook for another 5 minutes and our dish is ready. You can serve your chicken marsala as is, but I've decided to serve it with a side of pasta. And look at this little book. I don't know why I bought it, maybe because it looked cute, but it's supposed to portion your spaghetti out. So let's see, for 2 portions, I guess I need to stick spaghettis in this person's mouth, and we'll see if that works. Cook your spaghetti to al dente, then put it on a nice dish, and each person gets 2 pieces of chicken. So you figured out, I am serving this dinner for 3 people. Then you can spoon this beautiful marsala sauce over your chicken and a little bit over your spaghetti. And as a finishing touch, we just need to shave some of this Parmesan cheese, and your dish is complete. Almost. You just gotta drizzle some of this nice olive oil and put some black pepper on it. I hope you like this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye.